All right, time for a quick progress report here. This is day 9 in the new apartment. We'll start at the door, do the tour just like every other time. We're turning to the right. See, from here, coming in, you can see the kitchen. As you can see, there's a lot less in the kitchen, but we'll get to there in a minute. First thing we do is turn around. Stack of bins is gone. Kitty has one of her foam pads for lying down on ready. And let's check out the bathroom. Turn the lights on first. All right. We have a reasonable facsimile of a medicine cabinet from those hanging baskets from the dollar store. Another one inside the shower there. Very small bathroom, but that's fine. Everything works. It's nice and clean and quiet. Next, we come to the window. You might notice that you can see more out the window now. You can see more of the window now, too, because of the sheer amount of stuff that is moved and gone. I put a whole bunch of crap on Facebook Marketplace for free, and within 24 hours, it is gone. I actually have a floor where I can walk now. Decent. What's that, 3, 4 feet? 2.5, 3 feet of space to walk through. I can reach everything. The leg-powered press is where it belongs. There's still some crap on top of it. There's still some crap on top of it in front of the serger, but that's fine. I have an open space of wall. That's a first. I can reach all of my cupboards. That's a first. Kitchen is as it was, but there's more available, more space. Everything works. Electrical problems I have managed to mitigate. I can see the end of the sewing machine, which means it's easier to get into the fridge. There is still this pile to deal with in front of the sewing machine, but it is slowly being dealt with. I've already gotten rid of another bin today, and I'm going to get rid of more as I unpack and find homes for things. Next, we come to the bedroom. You will notice there are fewer stacks in that pile. It is because a lot of my tools, most of my tools, are actually going to work with me now. So they're going to be at the shop, not here. Dresser. Desk. Nightstand. Computer. Everything there. I have a lot of my pictures up on the wall. There's still 5 more I got to get new frames for, because the frames that they're in are shit. Managed to hang up the spear, the shepherd's axe, the sword, the giant sewing needle walking stick, and, well, the riding crop, and all of my lanyards from previous events I've gone to. Good collection to have. I can see out the window now, which is great. Closet has a handle. It was scrapped from work, so I took it home with me. The stack here is much smaller than it was. I can close the door all the way, or open the door all the way rather, because there's nothing behind it anymore. Well, except my quiver of arrows, and the bow is buried down that corner somewhere. Don't know how well you can see it. So that's the last thing. I got to get more of those double hooks from dollar store. Hang that up. And that is the extent of the interior of the apartment. Exterior. The bike is still where it was. I have semi-permanent extension cord line outside now, hooked up to it. I have the stack of all of the tools that are going to work with me hidden under a tarp, and a bag of empties. The gate is level. It no longer drags on the ground when I open it. The latch now works and is not hanging. See, it works. It no longer drags on the ground. I had to pull that corner of it forward and bend it this way to get it to work, but it works. And that's the end of the tour for today. I'll update you if something else happens. Good evening. Well, this is day 10 in the new house, new apartment. And I'll show you what's changed since I think the last one I recorded was day 4. So, a lot of stuff is gone. A bunch of stuff went on, on Marketplace for free, including a stack of empty bins. So, Mao is there cleaning herself and she's all happy. The bathroom is a little more organized. Hello again. A lot more hanging baskets. I'm using that towel as a floor mat right now because, it gets a little wet when I shower. So that's the floor mat for out here. All my towels are up. Everything is where it previously was, but there's less of it. I can actually reach the serger now. I can look out my window. It's dark right now, but I can look out my window during the day. I can reach all of my cupboards easily. I can open the fridge all the way without worrying, without banging into anything. The giant folding table, the roll of corduroy, the umbrella, stack of bins, hurricane fan, space heater. Don't need any of those. They're gone. Whole bunch of stuff gone. All of my tools went to work. So they're either going to be used there or put in storage. This is what I have left to unpack. It's still a mountain, but it's a much smaller mountain than previous. I do have several of my pictures up on the wall, things I worked on that I'm rather proud of, good memories. I apologize. Well, I'm not going to apologize for the noise. I'm just going to shut off the air conditioner for a minute. There. Editing a video right now. The one before this one comes out, actually. More of my pictures up on the wall. More things that are important to me. More stuff hanging on the wall. Closet. The door now has a knob on it, which is good. Didn't have that before. Kitty has a bed. I have far less stuff stacked in the corner. The box with my grandfather's banjo in it is right there. All locked up nice and safe. Well, let's see if this switch does anything now that there's light bulbs in that fixture. I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. Really dark out here. But it's nice. I fixed the latch on the gate so it doesn't drag across the ground anymore. Fixed the hinge. That's what that does. So yeah, I fixed the gate. The latch works. The hinge, it doesn't drag on the ground anymore. The hinges are fixed. The bike's parked and locked up and plugged in. I think it's plugged in. Yeah, I plugged it in. Good. So everything's charging. I found a spot to put my stack of empties. They're in a bag there until I give them away. Garbage is going out this Tuesday night coming. It's Monday night right now. So tomorrow night I put out the garbage, and then that'll all be cleared and cleaned up a lot. A lot of stuff is going to the dump. A lot of stuff is going to go into storage. Look at that. It doesn't make any noise or nothing. The latch actually works now. I can sit and lean on here, stare out at the world, and it's nice. Nice and calming. Back inside. Yeah, shut that door. Takes a bit of pressure to shut the door. I'm going to put a handle here so I can pull it rather than yanking on the doorknob and loosening it up. Other than that, I think we're doing pretty good. Like I said, this is, well, let's see, it's the 8th now. Yeah, done 10 days here. I think that's pretty good. Soon enough, I will have room to set up some way to record for D&D videos. Probably sitting at one sewing machine, or sitting with my back to one sewing machine with the camera sitting on the serger. It's probably going to work. I'll sit over there where that pile of shit is, and put the camera here to record it. I think that's a plan. Now all I gotta do is write another video. Alright, so other than that, well, life's going pretty well. Things are slowly improving. I even got my horseshoes up over the doors. And I have a very happy kitty. So I'm gonna go and finish editing that video and then edit this video. Alright? Hopefully next time I talk to you, I'll be doing a D&D video.